Today is the day we stop the Lego Instagram scam that has been happening for years. Like, this has been going on since at least 2017 and nothing has been done to stop it. I'm Ryan or MandRproductions, and this is the Lego Instagram scam, and you may be aware of this scam. It's actually pretty well known within the Lego community, especially on Instagram. There have been a few movements to make it public, but nothing on this scale. What we're going to do here today, we are going to shut this down once and for all. I'm going to tell you how to avoid any type of scam in general, but specifically Lego scam. So if you're looking to buy something Lego on the internet, what to look for, when to know not to buy something, and you know it's a scam, where to buy things, where not to buy things. So let's go ahead and get started with the basics of knowledge that you're going to need to know for this video. So if we open up Instagram on our phone here, you'll see that there is an account called Rare Finds Lego Store, and this may not be the name you are familiar with.
Why wouldn't this be the name you're familiar with? Well, if we press the top right little dots on the Rare Finds Lego Store, you'll see it brings up a slew of options, and one of the ones kind of hidden in the middle there says about this account, and you can click that button and actually see the history of name changes and different things that this account has done. So the big one here obviously is going to be former usernames, and you can see here there are 17 different former usernames. This person changes their name a lot to kind of avoid being tagged in things. You'll also notice on their page they are not tagged in any photos. They do not allow that so that they can't be tagged in things exposing them as a scam. But if we go back to the About This Account page, you guys can see all of the previous names, and maybe you will recognize some of these. I mean, the page itself is not unrecognizable. You'd probably realize it's the same style as the page before, but this has gone through a lot of name changes over the years. You can see this has definitely been happening since 2017, and now we're in 2020, and it's still going on. And Instagram has done nothing to fix this either, which we'll get to a little bit later on.
You'll immediately notice that it's a game/toys account, and that they buy, sell, and consign rare Legos only. Gotta only get the big money there, and we ship worldwide. There is no other information in that bio for us to read into. So your eyes may be drawn in by all the beautiful Lego sets shown down below and some images, but we'll actually open up this pin story. It says how to inquire. So if you want to buy something from them, you'll send them their own photo and say, is this still available, and how much will it cost to ship to your particular location? It looks like this particular item was still available, and they got their shipping prices. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be inquiring about some items. We're going to try to buy something. If I can, I will buy something if it's not ridiculously expensive, because obviously I won't be getting anything for the money I put into this, so I don't want to spend a ton of money. So my main account is actually blocked from talking to this account because I tried to call them out multiple years ago, and they just went ahead and blocked me. That seems to be their MO. If you call them out on Instagram, they'll just go ahead and block you. So I'm using my personal account. Anyway, you see there are a bunch of pictures of Lego Star Wars sets here as we scroll on through, and you know, there's some nice ones in there. There's also some Simpsons. Looks like a Mr. Gold. Ooh, Mr. Gold, $450. Now that's a steal. If we go on eBay, you'll see that thing goes for $1,000 sealed in the package like that. So definitely a really good deal, one that you might want to hop on for yourself there, but don't actually do that. So maybe you're starting to notice a pattern as we continue to scroll on down here, and that is that the backgrounds of all of these photos is different. So that's going to be number one here. That's like your first tip towards, hey, this might be a scam. All the backgrounds are different. You'll see here we see some like lighter wood flooring with kind of a white wall. If we pick this picture, there's like a granite tile type looking background. This picture with the gunship has a metal cabinet maybe with a white wall. This picture with the Wookiee catamaran has like a green table with a white wall. There's just a lot of different non-similarities between every photo, if you catch my drift. So it starts to become obvious that a lot of these photos would have been taken in different locations, and if this is one person selling all of these items, why wouldn't all of the photos be taken from the same place, or at least in the same number of places? You know what I mean? Like, there would be some similarity between the photos, but alas, there is not. So that is tip-off number one. Tip-off number two here, especially if you're trying to buy something Lego specifically on Instagram. So let's go ahead and just pick a random post here. We'll get the AT-AT. Maybe I want to buy the AT-AT. Looks like he's selling it sealed for $155. That's a steal, bro. I bought mine for $200 and it wasn't even sealed. Wow, what a crazy deal this is. But Oh, wait, there's no comments on these posts? That's weird. I can't comment or see what other people might be saying about it. Here, let's even go to his newest ones. Still no comments available on any of these posts. And that is another red flag. That's red flag number 2 there. No comments available, so no one can criticize or expose that this page is a scam within the page. That is a very common practice here for these scammers to try and do. So you're going to want to stay away from any page that does that. This one specifically that's been doing it for years probably has stolen tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars from people, and this person should really honestly probably be in prison. I hope the police look into something like this. It would be very nice for this person to end up in prison for a long time for what they've been doing to both the LEGO community and to just general people. Like, they're just scamming people. The third red flag here is one that I think is pretty obvious, but if it's too good to be true, maybe it is too good to be true. Now, there are times when you'll get deals and you'll get good deals on stuff and it's not too good to be true. It just is really good deal, you know? But there are some things where you've got to know your product, right? So this here is a clone building event box, and this person claims to be selling it brand new sealed. Now, I'll tell you first off, that's a lie. I have never, and I follow LEGO Star Wars very closely, I have never seen one of these sold, or even in someone's collection, sealed in the box. And this person has sold multiple, try to find the other posts here, multiple over the last year or so. And that is just impossible. On top of that, the clones themselves are worth like $10 each. So you're selling like 150 clone troopers plus a box that's worth like $500 on its own for like $150. That's like a $2,000 value for $150. You have to know that just absolutely cannot be. And so what this person apparently will do is they will lie to you and say, hey, I'm just trying to sell my collection, I'm getting out of LEGO type of stuff. So maybe this is the cheapest thing they have had recently. It's $80 for that. Maybe they're not selling, $70 for some battle packs. Okay, maybe we'll try to buy some battle packs. Oh wow, it looks like he has Chrome Vaders for $100 each, guys. Those aren't worth a lot more than that. That's insane. What a steal. It's so convenient that he has like 12 of them. Wow, that's pretty cool. This guy has so much LEGO, I wonder where he stores it all. We're gonna inquire about these and send him a message with that. Is this still available? I am very interested. And how much is shipping? We'll see how long it takes us to get a reply. I would expect him to have a pretty snappy customer service, but it is out there and ready for his return message. So I guess I will come back to you guys when he does eventually reply to me, and then we can go from there. So I got a reply from the scammer here. We're going to take a look at this. He says it's available. What a shock, guys. It is available. He says 5 to 7 days with tracking, $20 local post office, 3 to 4 days with tracking, $35 FedEx, and then he put an O at the bottom, so I'm not really sure what that's about, but I think we're gonna go ahead and try to go through with our sale here. It only took about 2.5 hours to reply, so I'll say sounds good. And you total me for the 5 to 7 days, and I also am asking him if he takes PayPal, so we should get a reply back rather soon, hopefully. Oh, he's here right now, guys. We are live talking to a scammer. You want to get in on this, Corey? This is the Instagram scam of a lifetime, Corey. Corey doesn't know about this. Don't buy things on the internet unless you know the person or if it's on eBay or Bricklink because they have seller protection. So he says $100 total. Wait, I thought it was $20 shipping and $70 for the item. This guy's double scamming me. We only do PayPal for $600 and up. Why is that? Question mark. I wonder why. Why do you think?
Because he's a scammer?
Well, I think so too. I also need to ask him why he's selling so much. Apparently he's selling off his collection, and that's why. His personal collection. He's selling his personal collection. You see how much LEGO this guy has, Corey?
Oh my god.
All that? It's all his, right?
Probably brick green.
It's probably worth about $700 on eBay right now. He's selling it for $300. How nice of him, right? To just be giving it away.
Yeah.
That's so nice of him. So we'll see. He hasn't replied yet, but
maybe
we'll see what he says. Oh, he's typing right now. Okay.
He's typing ...
Western Union app, sir. I've never used it. English. Let's see what kind of scam this is. Protect yourself from fraud. Only use Western Union to send money to friends and family. Never send money to someone you have not met in person.
Alright.
Bro, for anyone who falls for this, it's gotta be bro. It's the first sentence, the first thing it tells you when you try to use this app to send this guy money. It's like, only send it to them if you know them. Please choose cash pickup instead of bank deposit. Also pay using your debit or credit card, not with your bank account. Many thanks. I wonder why. So I need this guy to send me his information to put in. I'll be very interested to see what he tells me. 101 Harvard Road, Forbes Park. Doesn't exist. Do I really have to spend my money to prove that this is a scam? Let me just ask this person why they're scamming. All right, here we go. I asked him. I'm not gonna spend my money. I just realized how dumb it's gonna be. So many other people have fallen victim for this. This person's not getting $100 from me. Screw that. All right, they've seen my message. Oh, he took away the other message. I'm just speaking like broken English. Hopefully me changing my shirt hasn't thrown you off too much, but it's been a few hours now. I asked him to prove to me that he wasn't scamming me, and he says at 7 p.m. and he said, okay, wait. I asked him how long he thought that would be, about 1 to 2 hours. So here we are about 4 hours later now, going on 11 p.m. and he has not proven it to me. You guys can see the time there. And I said I'll be reporting this scam to Instagram, and he just says, okay. So he seems to have no interest in proving to me that this is not a scam. It's also been brought to my attention that there may be other accounts currently up like this, like Lego Star Wars deals. This appears to have previously been a Rick and Morty meme account, but if you look more recently, there are some very suspicious posts about some Lego Star Wars sets for sale. Again, none of these really have a uniform background. Like if it was a thumbnail of mine for a set review, right, it always has the same background. That's kind of what you're looking for in sellers like these, and this is just not the case. And you're going to want to stay tuned, because later on I'm going to give you my end-all be-all on how to protect yourself from being scammed from buying Lego. But as you can tell, this is probably a scam. They're not selling a sealed Republic gunship for $250. That's the retail price. It's worth well over $500 now, and the price is negotiable. Like, what? That's wild. Also, here's the 7163 Republic gunship. The condition says new/sealed, but the description says it's opened, and it's all clearly a scam. You can't be falling for this. I tried to message this guy and see if he was willing to sell me anything, but I've yet to get a reply about 40 minutes later now, so it's pretty safe to say that he probably doesn't want my sale. I also was provided with quite a few screenshots of people that were scammed by this guy. So you can see that they were scammed for $300. It was supposed to be a birthday present. This guy got scammed for $150 on a Christmas present for his godson. This person scammed for $250. They, of course, later on got blocked. I'm very surprised my personal account has not been blocked yet. And you'll also notice some discrepancies in the stories. This guy, or woman, I think it's actually a girl apparently, is telling people when they ask why they're selling so much. So here the story is, me and my husband are expecting twins. But here the story is, need fast gone, bankrupt, debts, loans, etc. So which story is it? Those are two very different stories that portray two very different times in your life. So clearly there's something shady going on there. Another thing that's really dumb is the Mandalorian Battle Pack here. You can see they say they pre-ordered 30 of them, but they also happen to be able to ship them tomorrow. How is that possible if they have them currently on pre-order? Also, where are you pre-ordering Lego sets? Lego doesn't do pre-orders. And finally, there are quite a few people that have reported that the package gets shipped, but it actually is being shipped to a location in West Hollywood, California. So I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but apparently when this person does actually ship and give you a tracking number, which they will to kind of make you think they've actually shipped it and be able to prove that they've shipped it, it just goes to some random address in California. That seems to be the deal. So how can you make sure you are not scammed by somebody on Instagram? So I think the easy answer, the obvious answer, is don't buy Lego on Instagram. It's just not safe. It really isn't. There's no accountability. There's no way to make sure you get your money back if something goes awry. There's no quality control. You know, like even if it is a reputable seller, you might be getting a crap item anyway. There's no way to know. So if you are really inclined to buy something from Instagram, make sure you get undeniable proof that they have that item in hand and get really good images of the item to make sure it's in good condition. If I'm buying Lego online, I buy it from basically one of 5 places. These are pretty much guaranteed safe places to buy your Lego, or really any other item on the internet, I guess, but it's either the Lego website, Walmart.com, Target.com, Bricklink, or eBay. Those are the 5. That's pretty much it. There are websites that try to fake you and make you think you're getting a really good deal on Lego, but it's not really real. I mean, there's other reputable websites you can buy Lego from, right? But those are the 5 that you're really probably going to want to stay on, that are both A, going to give you good deals, and definitely safe to buy from for the most part. So obviously eBay and Bricklink, you're dealing with random sellers who could be anybody, right? But those websites in particular, unlike Instagram, where you're just buying from some random user and you say, hey, 20,000 followers must be legit, but clearly it's not, they have a feedback system. And so you can go on eBay or you can go on Bricklink, and when you find an item you want to buy, either A, it's a good deal, and oh, hey, it might be too good to be true, but it's actually a pretty good deal, I do want to buy this. You can look on eBay, and typically I only buy from US sellers on eBay. It's just easier, and there are a lot of scams if you buy stuff from China, so that's what I would stay away from if I were you. And real quick here, just to give you guys an example, I've got eBay pulled up off to the side there. We'll refresh this, and hey, look, it's the new UCS Sandcrawler from 2014. I know it's not that new, but hey, $400. We can get a pretty good deal on that one, and no, but is it?
I didn't say it, but this is one of those China scams that I kind of found. So you can see me scroll down, and in the recommended, there's actually one of those Chinese Lego scams. It's a weapon set. It's a fake Lego set. It says custom set, but they use Lego Star Wars in the title, which is against the eBay rules, but it's still there, and it can still be used to fool you. So just be careful with that.
So we can scroll on down and we can see that it's coming from Massachusetts, so that seems pretty legit to me. And then we can see it's from BU Terrier 01 with 939 feedback with 98.1% positive feedback. That's pretty good. Obviously, higher would be better, near 100%, but you can see in the last 12 months there's only been 1 bad feedback. So first off, you're probably not getting scammed. You're just not. That's not happening here. He's not scamming anybody. The same goes for a website like Bricklink. You can definitely check and see if the seller has a reputable history, and if they do, you're probably not getting scammed. So you can know you're pretty safe with stuff like that. The other thing with eBay is they have buyer protection. So if anything really does go awry on eBay, even if they had good feedback and everything seemed on the up and up, and for whatever reason, you just don't get your item, you got scammed, like whatever, it could happen. It could just happen randomly. You just never know. You can go ahead and file a complaint with eBay. The other thing is, if you are going to buy stuff on Instagram or privately purchase something from somebody on the internet, you're going to want to use PayPal for goods and services. Do not pay them with friends and family. Do not pay them through Western Union, as I showed you. The guy used to use the Zoom app, which is a PayPal service, but obviously not quite as safe as PayPal as far as buyer protection goes. So you're going to want to purchase through PayPal, and you're going to want to purchase as a good or service, not as friends and family. That's how you're going to want to send money to people on PayPal to be safe.
If a seller refuses to allow you to pay through PayPal goods and services, simply back out of the deal. Walk. Don't risk it.
So to sum it up, in general, just to be safe, I wouldn't recommend buying anything from Instagram. Why would you risk it when you can buy stuff from a website like eBay or Bricklink or reputable Lego retailers that are like officially licensed with Lego? Spend the extra money. You know, the good old adage is buy it nice or buy it twice. It's not quite the same here. You know, that does apply to other stuff really, but it's kind of the same concept. Buy it through a reputable source. Make sure you're not getting scammed, and then you don't have to be out the $200-300.
If you guys want more information on this particular scammer and perhaps more scams like this, you should follow on Instagram. Rare Finds Lego Store is a scam. I'll link that down below. And you can also check out this website, which probably hasn't been updated since 2017, but there's a lot of good reading on there about this particular scammer and some of the history about them. So definitely check those 2 things out with the links down below, guys.
But that is the Instagram Lego scam. You are now all very well aware of that, so please do not fall victim to this very obvious scam. Buy your Lego through reputable sources. Be smart about it. Come on, guys, we can do this. We can get rid of this. This is a terrible thing to have going on within the community. This person is absolutely awful and definitely deserves to be in prison. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed or learned something new. I'm sure you did. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
That's the sound that I want is.